folks! You're probably wondering why I'm not in front of you doing this presentation, and well, my medium is movies, and I always wanted to be in the pictures. I thought this was going to be so easy. I'm like, sex bias in the medium of movies. Well, I didn't know how to really approach it. I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll show the goody two-shoes in the 50s, the men in suits, the women in their dresses.
Clarence! Clarence! Help me, Clarence! Get me back! Get me back! I don't care what happens to me! Get me back to my wife and kids!
Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be.
It would appear they weren't all goody two-shoes. And the guys didn't always wear suits. Of course, the westerns were a popular genre. So it turns out that I just can't use, my subjective views about, what I feel the gender roles in the movies are. People actually do studies on this stuff. That's right. Chick flicks just aren't romance films. They tend to concern stories around the women's point of view, centering on women with women's issues, that sort of thing, like The Color Purple or Beaches, for example. Guys' films tend to focus more on action, sex, competition, rather than romance. Shocker. These expectations are consistent with social identity theory. Is it just me, or were the roles in the 70s more clearly defined? Wait, with the...
Dan Corleone.
It was really romantic.
Come on, you don't want to hear all the horny details.
The social identity theory is a theory that helps to explain how it is that people develop a sense of belonging or membership in a particular group. So if conventional wisdom is accurate, we would expect that favorite films would follow a gender bias. Guys are into guys' movies, girls like their chick flicks. Wait, the 80s seem even worse. Or better, I guess, depending on your opinion.
To anyone who has ever been overworked, underpaid, and pushed to the edge by an ungrateful boss. They arrive promptly at 9, because if they're not on time, they know they'll get the sack. But before they begin the daily grind, the boss takes his cup black.
Gotta get to Beverly Hills.
Sure. For $5.
You can't charge me for directions.
I can do anything I want to, baby. I ain't lost.
All right, okay. You have change for 20?
For 20, I'll show you person. Wow.
Impressed?
You kidding me? I come here all the time. Well, color me happy. There's a sofa in here for two. Close your mouth, dear.
Social identity theory plays an important part in the study of social psychology. See how I'm tying all this in? So what is social psychology? It's the branch of psychology that examines the impact of social influences on human behavior. Many people use the principles of social psychology without even realizing it. You know, you could try to influence someone's opinion or offer your opinion of someone, or maybe explain why someone's behaving the way they are. You're influencing somebody's decision. Social psychology. So hopefully now you'll see how gender roles in movies are influencing us through social psychology without us even realizing it. Things are changing, however. The roles aren't so defined as you'll see in the later movies of the 90s and the millennium.
You can't stop my happiness, 'cause I like the way I am. And you just can't stop my knife and fork when I see a Christmas ham. So if you don't like the way I look, well, I just don't
You
give
wanna
a...
stand up there and look down at me like you're a woman? You don't know what real women do. Real women sacrifice. Now smile about that, you fat bitch. Get down here.
I don't think you should curse around the child. Really? I don't think you should be around a child.
Oh, how cute. What's his name?
Ben. Carlos. Carlos?
If you want what you're going to get.
Treat me the same, no better, no worse.
There's a lot of people who don't want to see you finish. G.I. Jane. Why don't they just...
I've bought a house in a foreign country. There's a little fixing up to do.
I never realized you were so handy.
I'm in Italy. I can hire the muscular descendants of Roman gods.
So at the end of the day, it's all about money. How can the studio execs get us, both men and women, out to the movies to pay ridiculous prices on a Friday and Saturday night? I don't know. Maybe they can talk to a psychologist and they can introduce the social identity theory. Hope you enjoyed your presentation.